bought this box of oil pastels by Sennelier, and it's weird because they have translated everything. Pastel à l'huile means oil pastels. I'm fine with that, but artist quality is a translation of this one, and this one would mean very creamy. So I don't know, you can be artist quality and not be creamy. Well, never mind. I took a set of 20 colors, 24 colors, and it comes in a beautiful box with a bit of advertising for their products, of course, and some tips about how to use it, I guess. Yeah, and all their colors. 120. Oh my gosh, I have only 24. They are really, really nice. And I want to test them on some watercolor paper, which has a bit of texture. Actually, this is a paper I used when I was painting this portrait, which is kind of messy, but I think that's the whole point. And I don't want to tackle a portrait just for now. I will go just for an apple. Let's go and grab some red. Ooh, oh my gosh. You know what? I feel like drawing with a lipstick because it's really very creamy. Oh, it's layering beautifully. Love it. Just doing nothing specific, really. Just trying to understand how it works. Because last time I was playing with oil pastels, I was using my very, very old box, which is 35-year-old. So these ones are artist quality and also very dirty. So I clean. I don't know if I should be cleaning that because I have basically no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess I should because I'm lifting the color below. All right, so let's try to blend this. I mean to soften this. I will be using this silicone thing. I don't know what it is because I don't want to use my fingers yet. Maybe later. Okay, so what this is doing is it's filling the bumps of the paper, and the color I have used stays in place, basically. I have all the paste on the silicone and I'm happy with it because it's not on my finger. Okay, so now I should be able to layer a second color on top of it. Go for yellow. Okay. And I want to scratch with my palette knife. Okay, I think it's not bad. Ooh, creamy. Oh Jesus, very creamy. What if I go light? Don't press. And try to add. No, white doesn't make sense. Some green maybe. Yeah. And try to blend this with my silicone thing. I'm not fond of using Q-tips because they are disposable. I prefer to use this, which is usable a lot of time. All right, and I can push what I have on my silicone. I don't know if it's all the brands that are so creamy. It's a first brand I'm using, but it's really, really, really nice. And you can push it a lot and get painterly effect. Just having fun so far. Don't want to have sharp edges, so I go with my finger. Very painterly actually, but you get dirty quite soon. So the question is, should you blend or not? I guess it's like With regular painting, it's a matter of taste. Guess you can make some texture, and if you make a mistake, can you scrape this? Yeah, beginning to damage the paper, I think. I think I like it better with a bit of structure, a bit of texture. It's very painterly, but it's also very messy. Just like paint, actually. My hands are really dirty. What I wanted to do is test it on gouache. This was my initial ideas, to mix gouache and oil pastels. I don't know why, because I'm always testing things. This is some paintings I did about gouache layering, and I link the video in the description if you want to go and see it. So this one is a good way to layer, and this one is a bad way. So I can play with it and maybe add some details and see how it's going. If I can add more interest. Okay, so first thing, you won't be able to achieve a high level of details because it's so creamy that it's almost impossible to have a line. But I guess that's not the point of this product. Okay, it works fine, and it's interesting because you have the texture of the gouache under, because gouache has dried, making some bumps here and there. Use a bit of green. I don't want to fill everything, really. The thing I don't like with oil pastels is the crumbles you have everywhere. But with this creamy one, it's almost nothing because everything is sticking to the paper. I feel like I'm rediscovering the wheel. Thinking, oh Jesus, that would be fine for flowers, for loose painting. Yeah, this is what it's used for. You stupid. I don't have the reference image anymore, but not sure I need it. Need more contrast in the mountains. Yeah, really, you need to have some texture in the background, and it works very well. What if I use the edge? It doesn't really move. I wanted to use just the corner of it to see. Yeah, doesn't really make fine lines. Well, you don't know if you don't try. Oh, you get a nice gray. Very, very nice, going with white on top of black. So let's compare the two of them now. A bit in the sky, maybe? Not sure. If I do that and add a white on it. I barely touch the paper, it's so creamy. I had no idea this could be so creamy. It's like lipstick, but you are barely touching the paper. Okay, you cannot use it for fine details, but that's not the point, and it works very well on top of gouache. It really mixes well, but it's still very messy. No way I can work with that properly.